Hey, ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-da-da-da. Welcome to KocoSports MSG House Show Live Special on the WWE Network review. That just rolls right off the tongue. I am Dave Koco, aka the Huge One, aka the Idiot, from KocoSports.com, KocoSports.com, or KocoSports.net. It's where the world comes to cash, home for combat sports, and above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. As always, we ask you down in the comments, win, loss, or tie. And plus, I'm very interested because I don't know if I'll ever review one of these again. I don't know what I was expecting. Overall, I guess I give it a tie. I just thought, they were pumping it up. They were getting excited. When the network first came out, I was like, they should have house shows on all the time. They should have house shows on all the time. Why wouldn't they? But they didn't put the house shows on right away. They waited. Then they kind of pumped it up and like, watch the WWE Network. And I was like, well, maybe they'll do something like NXT Special. Maybe they'll do something that's amazing. And there was some stuff that was completely house show, completely boring. It had commentary on it. But then there was some stuff that was a cool moment. I call this type of show a music video show. Where, like, if you watch the show, you're going to be like, not that impressed. But if someone clips up the spots or the moves or the moments, you're like, wow, that was a really great show. If you watch a 2-3, I don't know, let's be honest, you watch maybe a 4-5 minute music video or like a really good video package of that. That's a video package show. That 4 to 5 minute video package show will look amazing. But when you sit down and actually watch it, you're just like, this is a house show. This is a house show. And I don't know. I'm such a weird spot because I wanted this. I finally got a house show, but it took so long and I was expecting so much more. Down in the comments, please put win, loss, or tie what you thought. This will probably be a shorter show than usual. A, I got to watch the UFC. B, my kids are off. And C, I'm wearing a New York Mets hat because, my son's favorite team is the Mets. And he bought this hat this year and thinks because of him, the Mets are going to go to the World Series. I became a Mets fan this year. I'm still a Rays fan. Just, playing the part of a New Yorker here. But, yeah, overall, I don't know. I'm just expecting so much more. Maybe we're spoiled by the NXT specials. It was a house show with some really great spots in it. I don't know. Were you expecting more? What did you think of it? And would you watch it? Would you watch another house show again by WWE if they put it on? I think they should because, hell, it only takes a second to put record. You got like 800 fucking people. I would put on all the house shows. But the first one, I was expecting a hell of a lot more. NXT specials this Wednesday, I believe. That's going to rock this out of the way. And it's just a weird situation. So overall, I give it a weird tie. Some people might absolutely love it. Like I said, if you just watch clips of this show, you're going to think it's amazing. You're going to be like, oh, my God, did you see that part? Did you see that part? But if you had to stay up all night because you're working on the secret project, wink, 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 the secret project's almost done. Woo! Can't wait. I'll be reading the reviews on the secret project. David T's, formerly of PWN, is now working on it. And I'm hoping to launch it this week. Maybe at the end I'll plug the domain name so like the most loyal of people can go check it out and test it out and see what we've been working with. The secret project, we put ads on the videos, but we barely make any money. Spoilers. So we decided with that money, we just put it into a group project, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Pro wrestling, but yeah. So there you go. I'm hoping to get some stuff done. All right, let's break this down. It'll be faster than usual because I got UFC on the mind. I got UFC paused. It was a regular house show, so not much storyline going wise. So yeah, it'll be a fatter review than always. But I wonder what you guys think. These are good questions. Win, loss, tie. Would you watch it again? Were you expecting more? And would you want me to review these again? Because there's so much effing wrestling. I want to know what you guys review. Lately, I've been in a funk because if it's not Monday Night Raw and it's not a WWE pay-per-view, you guys don't watch. And we're going off our own numbers. We're not comparing ourselves to other YouTubers because other YouTubers could be better. Other YouTubers could be busting their ass behind the scenes. But I'm just reviewing our own numbers. Dude, you guys watch Raw. You watch the WWE pay-per-view and nothing else. You can give two shits. You pretend in the comments. Yeah, I love when you review New Japan. I love when you review TNA. I love when you... Yeah, no one's watching it. So we have to figure it out. But you know what? I got to man up. Fuck the views. Be like, no, we're about pro wrestling here, baby. Woo! All right, let's break it down. It starts off and it looks like a house show. They just have a team, which I thought was pretty cool. And maybe, I'd like to see more of this. Just because at a house show, you might have a sleeper. You might have a moment so you can fast forward through it. And there might be, an injury. This week, I believe at an NXT house show, one of the divas got injured. You would be like, oh, shit, that's kind of important. Oh, shit, I want to see that. Or, oh, my God, at this house show in Largo or, wherever, they had a 5-star match. It was amazing. Or, so I think they should do house shows more. I don't know if I'll be reviewing them, but they should definitely do it. And I don't know if they bring the A-team. And which, by the way, are they really the A-team? But moving on. The first match is a tag team match. I thought these were going to be 2 single matches. I think they might have been advertised as 2 single matches, but they're like, you know what? Let's house show this shit up. And anyone that's been to a WWE house show, it's about, guys in the ring. Guys, they put on wrestling matches. They really do. But it's also kind of like they New Japan it, and they just everyone in a tag match. Everyone in a tag match. I'm thinking, if this wasn't on WWE Network, it would have probably been a 6-man tag main event. It's just really famous for that. But house shows are really enjoyable. I just don't know if they make good television, but we'll find out. Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus versus Rusev with Summer Rae. It was just completely average and the worst fucking match to start off. It was it's a house show. And then I'm thinking to myself, well, on house shows, they just throw people together fucking randomly and have matches that go nowhere. Let's start off the show with that. Maybe if they did the Stardust versus Neville thing one-on-one first, maybe I would have had a better taste in my mouth. But I was up all night. Legit, haven't slept at all. Up all night, working on writing, working on the Secret Project, working on stuff, going, really? I'm staying awake. I'm going to review this shit. I'm watching this, and this is what you give me? I don't know. I was a little bit nippy. But, yeah, so Randy Orton and Dolph Ziggler do win. Sheamus is the one that gets the count. So Rusev is really, really upset, and he takes it out on Sheamus, but then Sheamus kicks him in the jaw, and they just, stress the same storylines over and over and over. It feels like the promos were a little winged tonight, which, it usually happens at a house show. But my son was playing Minecraft in the same room I was watching this in, and he doesn't really pay attention to WWE product that much at all. He's a Dragon Gate guy. We live in Japan, so it's in his language. It's crazy. It's got little guys. It's a better product all around for children. And he just looks up at me, doesn't even know how half the fucking WWE roster is, and goes, still complaining about, he doesn't watch Raw every week. He doesn't watch SmackDown every week. He barely watches. My son's WWE experiences either going live in Tokyo or overhearing it while playing Minecraft while daddy's watching wrestling. Because that's what adults do. And he just looked at me. He's like, he's still complaining about Lana? And I was like, I see the dark side. The dark force is deep inside. I don't know. I was trying to use a Star Wars reference. I haven't slept in 12 years. And I'm like, yes, Anakin. Yes, one day you will complain on YouTube about the WWE doing the same thing. I feel. And I didn't know if you were my son because you're good looking and I'm not so good looking. But now I know you are my son. He doesn't even pay attention to product. And he's like, dude, this guy, shut up about Lana. Who cares? Move on, pal. So Randy Orton and Dolph Ziggler get the win, and it already got me in a sour mood. I was just like, oh, well, I wanted house shows. They're giving me a house show. Next, you have Stardust versus Neville in a singles match. And it's not bad. It's just wish you gave it more time. At least it was a clean finish. There was a part where, like, it felt very house showish. Like, it felt like Stardust was trying a comedy spot to see how well it would get over. It kind of had that feel to it. He grabs the cape and jumps off. But the fans were like, yeah, that's not fucking funny. So a lot of times the house shows and SmackDowns and, main events and all that, they try to stuff to see if it gets over. Then they'll put it on Raw. I don't see that one being done on Raw. It got over like a wet fart. It was like, yeah, Neville, Stardust. All right, we respect you for different reasons. No. Who gives a shit about the fucking cape, bro? Bro, no one cares. Neville does hit the red arrow for the 3 count. And, I'm a big a lot of people, I guess, reviewers, commenters, people that say negative stuff about Neville is like, well, he's just a one-move guy. And I think in the Indies he wasn't that way. I don't think in NXT is that way. But it's starting to feel that way in the WWE. It's like, yeah, you're here just to do that move. And it is an amazing move. And I don't want him to not do the move. It's one of my favorite going right now. But I just want more from him. And I know he can. I'm like a big debate with some of my wrestling buddies is Neville's just there for his finisher. And I'm like, no. He's a really good wrestler. He has a great finisher, but he could do a lot more. But it doesn't seem like WWE believes in that. I mean, NXT believed in it, but I don't know WWE believes in it. So overall, I really did enjoy this match. It kind of got me in the mood, but at the same time, nothing big. Then okay, all right, we're just going fucking. We're live at our show, and we're gonna see a match from 7 fucking weeks. It doesn't matter, dude. This match has happened a million fucking times. The storyline makes no sense. Nothing fucking makes sense. And that is Team Bella, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, and Alicia Fox defeat Team PCB. Why is Paige still there? I don't know. It's like, it was awkward. It's like this. It's like being in a relationship with a girl and then breaking up, but both your names release on the apartment for 2 more months. So you're kind of living together, but you're like, your friends are like, why? You're like, I can't on my lease, man. I mean, I need that security deposit back for the move. It's awkward, I think she's fucking pissing in my fucking Wheaties, but I can't prove it. And, she might kill me in my sleep, but where else am I supposed to go? I can't move because I haven't thought ahead. I put all my money into this fucking, PMS fucking relationship. And, dude, it's just fucking awkward. Like, did we go back in time? Did fucking, what? All right, so it's awkward. It's, all right, so Charlotte and Paige broke up, but they're still living together because they need that security deposit. And they're taking on the Bellas because, you know what? I almost want to blame it on a house show, but WWE's fucking sucks so bad at a fucking women's wrestling that this pile will be on Raw. Does it make sense? No. Have we seen it a million times? Yeah. Do you want to blame it on the house show? I mean, that would be just the taking the high road thing. Like, well, it's a house show, but they're gonna do this fucking shit on Raw too. Paige is going for the tag, and Lynch and Charlotte step down. Paige is confused, and obviously the confusion is a Pokemon game. WWE sometimes reminds me of Pokemon. Paige is confused. She is startled. She cannot move. Like, just WWE athletes in this kayfabe universe get startled for way, way too long. Like, it's just, no one is fucking startled that much. If you and fucking this big gallon fucking tea here is in a fight, and then out of nowhere comes fucking this Power Ranger. My Power Ranger's stuck. Here goes Power Ranger, and you're like, hold on. I'd like to fight you, but this guy is obviously 50 yards away. Oh, I got knocked the fuck out. You know, I understand sucker punches and all that, but Jesus Christ, you have to be in the same fucking zip code for a sucker punch to work. And it makes even less sense when it's on the big screen. But now, you know, WWE has done this a lot worse. So Paige being shocked, then, you know, John Cena, Lex Luger's love child fucking wins. And there you go. And we've seen it. We don't want to see it, but we're going to see it again. So there you go. Now, next is the Intercontinental title match. And this is where I woke up. I was like, fuck yeah, something good's going to happen. Now, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Jericho is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But I consider him dead. I don't consider him, you know, not dead, but like his career is gone. There's nothing Chris Jericho does that wets my whistle anymore. Like, from, oh my God, Chris Jericho's on television. Fuck yeah! To, really? Really, Shield? Chris Jericho? That's your fucking guy? Oh, God. Anyway, Chris Jericho, I'm just fucking like, Jericho. But you know what? Jericho pipes me up. He pumps me up. He cuts a promo. It sounds like a fucking retirement promo. He's got his 25th anniversary of wrestling. He talks about his first opponent, which was Lance Storm, who was ringside. Lance Storm got a huge pop. It had like a lot of Jericho's friends. He's like, and this guy, and this guy's here at ringside. My dad played at MSG 25 years. And look where I am now. I'm a podcast failed musician who hates fucking pro wrestling but comes back because I can't be a fucking pod and a failed musician unless I am a pro wrestler. All right, well, you know, that's where the fuck we are with you, Jericho. But no, he cut a speech, he cut a fucking thing, and I just fucking fell for it. You know, granted, it was, I gotta be a face now because Owens has to be a heel because if Owens gets cheered, he's not a good person. I don't fucking know who WWE thinks this shit. It's just disappointing. That's all it is. It's like, yay, there's our fucking hero. We have to boo him because he goes against John. But we don't boo him because fuck John Cena, am I right? And then he goes on Twitter and hates us. 1+1, carry the Kevin net. What the fuck is going on? So we want to root for Owens, but Jericho gives us a fucking speech, and I had a Wayne Gretzky moment. I hated Wayne Gretzky his whole fucking career. I was like, fuck you, Superfan 99. I hated Wayne Gretzky. The day he retired, I was like, you know, I'm going to miss that motherfucker. I thought Jericho was retiring, and then when he didn't retire, I went from, oh my God, I'm having a Wayne Gretzky fucking moment here. Like, hey, yeah, I'm a little upset with you, but, you know, you were fucking Lionheart. You were Y2J. You're not Y2J anymore. You're not Lionheart anymore. You're a fucking podcaster who fucking just don't fucking attack your own. You're just a podcaster. All right. So, you know, and then I'm like, oh, I get it. He just gave a great promo because we're supposed to boo Owens. Yay, I can't wait for Owens to be like, you fucking idiots, you fucking liked me. John Cena's the fucking greatest. Well, yeah, everyone has to fucking suck dick. I'm just glad you're doing it on social media. Wow. So, yeah, that was a little heartbreaking because I fucking felt this passionate speech and I was like, oh, this is just us so that we get fucking Owens is a bad guy. Damn you, AOL Instant Messenger. Like that. But literally, like, the internet is now the fucking villain. Like, I just pictured Vince McMahon. He's like, I can't get my dick hard, Linda. Damn you, MySpace. Big Show walks out, fucking, you know, he's like, oh, fuck, I'm so fat I can't fit out the fucking door anymore. Damn you, Google Plus. It's just it feels good. Think about it. Anyone in pro wrestling can just randomly blame the internet. Next time life is hard, maybe you fall in a puddle. Maybe your best friend fucking, sleeps with your dog. I don't know. There's something bad in life that's going to happen to you. Just randomly blame something on the internet. If you want, you can even say IWC, but really, it's like blaming Santa Claus. But just, next time, hey, you didn't get that promotion you wanted? Damn you, Yahoo search! It feels good. I've what pro wrestling does now. Just fucking randomly blame something on the internet. Like, if you want, try to get, like, those AOL free discs and just break them. Be like, oh, my God, my girlfriend left me for fucking, I don't know, someone who's way more attractive than me, better looking, and all around just a better person. I wish her the best, but you know what? I'm not going to improve myself. God, no. Let's just blame fucking the internet. Damn you, IWC. Feels good. Feels good. Yeah, go for it. I mean, if pro wrestlers can randomly blame shit on the internet, why the fuck can't we? Or should we go the opposite way? Be like, fuck, man, I'm going to prison for tax evasion. Goddamn Big Show! Let's fucking blame him for random fucking shit that makes no sense. Anyway, Owens, Chris Jericho. I was pumped. I was hyped. It was above average. It was worth watching. A bit of a short match. Owens does win. Basically, I'm reading this from David D's. Jericho reverses the pop-up powerbomb, but Owens then reverses the walls. Jericho with a small package from out of nowhere for the 3 count. So it was kind of weird. It was, a lot of times people are like, they worked you, brother. And you know what? A lot of times that's just bullshit. It's just like, they worked you. No, you didn't. But Jericho, I tip my hat to you. You worked us. We thought you were fucking a decent human being, and we realized, nope, you're not. I guess it should be Chris Jericho. Let's have a moment of silence for the professional wrestler that was Chris Jericho. He used to be great, man. He used to do great things. You were the chosen one! All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's go to a random tag team match. I asked a lot of people on the social networks and people that I know that watch the WWE Network, and 3 out of 5 people that I randomly asked had problems with this match as far as the stream goes. David Tees, who did the recap for us, he couldn't see it. He was like, oh, the stream was frozen. My stream was frozen. So 3 out of 5 people's streams were frozen. So my review of this match will not be justified, but for the WWE Network, everything was smooth for me, except this match. This match, it was like, oh no, shit's going down. We're having problems. And so the beginning of the match, I did not see. I did see the very end of it, and it was just basically a DQ finish. And, basically after the match, the New Day continues to attack the Dudley Boyz as Xavier Woods brings the table in the ring. The Dudley Boyz fight back, and they eventually put Woods through the table with the 3D. Stuff you've already seen before. For the little bit of the match that I did see, maybe it was the go-home spot, maybe it wasn't this way throughout, but it seemed like this match had the most hustle. Like I said, I didn't see the beginning of the match. Maybe they slow build it. Maybe that was the case, but I'm not really sure. All right, next, the singles match. This is the one they've been advertising. The Big Show versus the Internet. God damn you, Ask Jeeves. I'd be a legend if it wasn't for Ask Jeeves. You know what? I wonder if it's an inside joke that they can't blame WWE booking because they get fired, so they just randomly blame the Internet. You're like, oh, I'm 7 feet fucking tall and I have to put over everyone and look like a fucking idiot, but once a fucking month I gotta look tough to lose? Well, I can't say fuck Kevin Dunn. I can't say fuck Vince McMahon because that would take balls. I know what I'll do. Damn you! GeoCities! Sorry. It took me a while to fucking think of a fucking old school website. Anyway, so Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman versus the Big Show. Big Show, they tried to treat serious for a week or 2. Don't worry. He'll be back to being a fucking clown who juggles with fucking, I don't know, banana shoved up his asshole fucking in no time. Don't worry. He'll blame the internet, not the guys. Not the guys who fucking obviously expose every fucking weakness this guy's ever fucking had. No, it's your fault. It's your fault. Let's have a moment of silence. You know what? No, that's not fair. I am putting this on you. All of Big Show's problems are my fault. You know, I'm online. I check out Gmail. I go to Reddit. I go on YouTube and give an opinion. And obviously, it's my fault. You know, with Big Show, I'll take the blame. I'll take the hit. I mean, obviously, all the live audience that tells you to retire, they're internet fans. Obviously, the people who complain and change the channel and the ratings go down because you're on television, that's the internet's fault. You know what? Yeah, it's just the internet's fault. You know, society has come to a weird place. I don't know. Sometimes this shit gets bad heat. You know, like Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four was a horrible movie, but it was no way worse than Michael Bay's shit. And sometimes the internet is like, you know what? I just want to fucking be angry and rip shit apart. There is a factor of that. But that factor is so small. And today's society is like, you know, I go on Facebook and I try to accept everyone on Facebook. Facebook/KocoSports. You know, I don't take Facebook too fucking seriously. But I scroll down these fucking timelines. And it's like, they have the most simple jobs or no jobs at all. And they're like, oh, haters. Goddamn internet. It's just like, no, you're making up something for fucking being horrible. Now, are there occasions where the internet gets out of control and rips something down that probably shouldn't be ripped down as bad as it should? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. But on the other hand, there is a hell of a lot more shitty people going, you know what? I don't suck. It's everyone else that sucks. You player-hating sons of guns. Damn you and your fucking... God damn it, I'm running out of fucking old websites. Fucking... I'm going to go back to MySpace because fucking MySpace is like good for a laugh every now and then. You fucking mention MySpace online, they're like, ha 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 ha. So, yeah, there you go. The match, though. Let's talk about the match. Some people say we get off topic. I was surprised. The Big Show did shit. You know, like this is what WWE has come to. There's a house show. There's Big Show. It's a WWE show, a house show, a WWE Network show, Big Show, and we've come now as a society. That's not fair. I'm not going to go off society here. I've come to be such a shitty fucking reviewer that I'm like, you know what? They did moves. They did moves. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. There was wrestling moves. There was wrestling moves. There was wrestling moves. No, but on a serious note, Big Show took some fucking suplexes that shocked the shit out of me. And Brock Lesnar is absolutely fucking amazing. It was a short match, but it was a good match. It was a lot better than I was expecting. You know? Now, you know, who's the Big Show going to blame? He thought he had a good match. So the next time the match is horrible, don't worry, that will happen on Monday night. Next time the match is horrible, are you going to blame the same guys who said you fucking did moves and wasn't that bad for a big guy match? I noticed something about weak-minded fuckers. When the internet says they suck, they know jack shit. When the internet says they're good, you're like, see, I won them over. Maybe the internet doesn't have as much fucking to do with your talents than you think it does. All right. So after the match, Lesnar returns to the ring and Show flips him off. Lesnar decides to nail Show with an overhead release suplex, another F5 for good measure. And Brock Lesnar's amazing, and Big Show, congratulations. Congratulations. Goddamn internet said I did something. Did something pretty decent too. That's why my fucking shoes are too tight. Goddamn internet. It doesn't even fucking make sense anymore. You know what? I'd stop making fun of it. I really would. If they just stopped blaming the fucking internet for all your problems. Next, we got the main event. This is a weird situation because there's rumors and people have been hitting me up. Did you hear John Cena's taking time off? Did you hear that fucking John Cena has personal fucking issues and he's taking the rest of the year off? And I always lead Corso everyone. Not so fast, my fellow friend. Until John Cena is gone, I just don't believe it. I don't. He divorced his wife, and I'm leaving, you guys. I'm back. No. John Cena's not going anywhere until he goes somewhere. That's it. You know, it's just, he's still the U.S. champ. He's still fucking dun 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 dun. I cannot believe anymore. It's like a politician. I'm gonna fix stuff. I can't believe you anymore. I cannot believe you. Like, I'm trying to eliminate liars from my life, and I noticed I have a problem where, like, if someone lies to me, like, oh, I'm here to fucking make sure that you get a comic book. Oh, I'm here to make sure that you get an interview with Diamond Dallas Page. And you're like, you know what? It's not even my goal to get a comic book. It's not even a goal to interview Diamond Dallas Page. You know, I like Diamond Dallas Page. You know, we're just not an interview type show. But when a liar tells me this shit, I have the bad habit of, I want to see how far the lie goes. Like, yeah, I heard Diamond Dallas Page is going to be on KocoSports, liar. What? Oh, he's not. Oh, man, I'm shocked coming from you. I thought for sure. We're going to make a comic book together. Oh, we're not. Wow, I didn't see that one coming. You know, like, it's got to the point now where, like, when I talk to liars, I just straight up tell them. They're like, hey, do you want to interview Diamond Dallas Page? I would like to, but you're a liar. Matter of fact, I don't even want to interview Diamond Dallas Page. I just know you're a liar. You are a fucking liar, sir. There's no Diamond Dallas Page. You are a liar. And I think slowly but surely, I have to get out of that hobby. Like, I have to, like, oh, this guy's a liar. And my bad habit of it, I'm going to see how far the lie goes. You know, because sometimes just lies are ridiculous. And I see a little white lie here and there. You know, hey, I'm 5'11", but I assure you, if we were on a date, I would say 6 feet. You know, a little white lie here and there. But, like, a lie that's just, why are you telling this? Why? Why do you tell this? I don't know. But, yeah, so the whole John Cena is going away thing, I just know. I've heard this lie before. And I'm not saying the internet. I'm just saying, you know, there's probably sources in WWE that did leak this shit out. John Cena himself probably said that. But I'm saying the whole system of John Cena's going away is a lie until it happens. I don't even know if I want to even follow up on it. John Cena's going away. John Cena's going away, my ass. Context isn't anything. Anyway, yeah, John Cena and Rollins. You know, I wanted to bitch about this match because you know how I absolutely hate John Cena, but it was a nice hustle. It was, and you know, when the KocoSports.net internet infantry chat, we were talking shit like this fucking sucks. Should I even fucking review it? I don't know if I should fucking review it. Fuck it. And they're like, oh god damn it, John Cena. Fucking who fucking cares? Fucking John Cena. That was the atmosphere. And then halfway through, we're like, you know, this ain't that bad of a match. And as soon as we said that, it's music. Why? Dear WWE, I notice a pattern. It's not been a pattern as long as fucking, you know, John Cena fucking always winning. It's not that type of pattern. But there has been a pattern, maybe a 2-3 months. The pattern is this. If we really want to see the match, you don't give it to us and it just goes away. 2, if the match is good, you give us a shitty fucking screw job ending. But here's the thing, this house show cost me and the fans as much money as your pay-per-views do. You know what? I wish I could shit on John Cena because, you know, I absolutely hate him. But it was a pretty decent match. You know, I have to be honest. You know, it would benefit me not to be honest. This is where a white lie would come in. If I made fun of Cena, that would help me out a lot. Or if I fucking said Cena's the goddamn greatest thing since sliced bread, that would help me a lot. So this is where a little white lie could help me. Like, I want to hot tag the white lie. But, you know, I try to speak from the heart, my little flash heart here. And it wasn't that bad. Then I'm sitting there like, this ain't that bad of a fucking match. And Kane comes out. Of course, Kane comes out. Why would Kane come out? Then you have probably the highlight of the night that they're going to put on YouTube. They're going to put on all the clips. This is the spot that people are going to watch over and over and over again. And that is Seth Rollins jumps off the top of the cage and misses John Cena. And then he pops up right away, and John Cena hits him with the, I don't know, like, you know when you're wrestling a little kid and you're just like, oh, I don't want to hurt the little kid, but I want to have fun and wrestle him? I know. I'll just lightly put him on a mattress. You know, you're like, there you go. Are you okay? All right, cool. I'm glad we're having fun. I didn't want to break your back. That hole right there. Put that in quotation marks. That's his fucking finisher. And of course, you know, Rollins is there and like, thank you, Daddy, for not hurting me. Wrestling is fun. All right, make sure not to tell Mama because she doesn't want you to watch wrestling. Okay. Night-night, Papa Cena. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Papa Cena wins. Yeah. So, yeah. Pretty decent match. Pretty decent, really cool spot. And why, Kane? Why? And here's a pattern that's been going on. How come when a champion can wrestle and we like him, heel or face, he has to feud against Kane? Why? You know, there's a joke in Japan. Why, Japanese people? I want to add that joke now to WWE. Why, WWE people? Why? It's like, oh, man, Daniel Bryan is champ. Yeah, woo-hoo, fine. Why, he's feuding Kane. Yeah, woo-hoo. We got Seth Rollins as champ. Yeah, he's feuding with Kane. Yeah, Cesaro is champ. This is future, by the way. Little boy could dream. Yeah, Cesaro is champ. Oh, he's got a feud against Kane. Prince Devitt, Kenta, champ. Oh, feud against Kane. Owens, great grandkid is champ. He's got a feud against Kane. Kane is there to make sure a good champion doesn't look that good. Good job, Kane. Job security. Kane, just between me and you, little under the table action. Do you fuck up? I mean, you don't fuck up a lot, but do you fuck up like enough? Do you like, hey, let's slow it down? Do you do the old indie veteran trick? Slow it down, kid. You can't get over. Slow it down, kid. You can't get over. Do you do that with like really good champions? Like, does Dunn go, hey, this guy's actually a pretty good pro wrestler, and the internet likes him. Kane, just go in there and tell him to slow it down. Got it, sir. It's fucking the big red machine is the big red fucking stop sign. Anyway, so after the match, Kane, I'm sorry, let's use his birth name. Abyss gets into the cage and he lays out Rollins with the tombstone pile driver. And then we go off the air, and then you leave that. Did I enjoy this look? You're like, there was enough for me not to absolutely hate it, but at the same time, that's why we have tie, folks. Please, in the comments, put win, loss, or tie. I don't know how this show did because we're going against the UFC. So let's see. Okay, we got a couple live comments, so appreciate it. Much love. On Google Plus, Connor Van Sumernaren says, yo, it rocked. Brock nailed it with the Big Show. Classic match. Well, all right, that's cool that you enjoyed it. Let's see. Twitter. Bam. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. At Joe O'Hare Comedy, liking and tweeting us as always. And what year would you say WWE went from must-see to what happened? I think it was a slow decline, but when the Invasion storyline was over, I know a lot of people think the Invasion storyline was horrible, and thank you at Wrestling Ranted. By the way, Wrestling Ranted should be here tonight. In his contract, if Brock Lesnar shows up on television, Wrestling Ranted's supposed to be here tonight. Wrestling Ranted broke his contract. He's like, you know, I'm going to watch UFC. I'm not reviewing that with you. And I'm like, Wrestling Ranted, I will see you at YouTuberDramaCourt.net /court. Moving on. I I think it was a slow kill. Like, I think so many people thought the invasion was going to be everything they dreamed about. And it wasn't as bad as people made it out to be because it got hell of a lot worse. So for me, I think WWE was must-see TV. Then it kind of slowly died. The invasion was a letdown, and then horribleness. Dun, 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 dun! We don't have to try anymore. That's the real error. You know, it went attitude error, invasion angle error-ish, or dying of the attitude error, and then to we don't have to try anymore. Dun, dun, dun! Yeah, congratulations. I'd like to thank again David Tees. Much love. Let's see. Friend Yelly says, I did not watch it. And judging by the small review in the website, it looks average at best. Yeah, I think it's a YouTube video clip type thing. If you watch, I don't know, there's some things. Definitely have your fast forward button ready. Have your fast forward button ready. There's already some asshole disliking the video. Well, you know, that's YouTube. I'm going to be the, what? Someone disliked the video? Damn you, Big Show! Ooh, I'm going to add that to my repertoire of bad jokes I tell way too much. Brock Lesnar showed up. Where's Wrestling Ranted? Why don't you go to @Wrestling Ranted on Twitter and be like, sir, you are not a man of your word. Not only that, but Wrestling Ranted is like a cornerstone of the Secret Project, and he hasn't signed up for the Secret Project just yet. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you, Big Show. Brock showed up. Where's Wrestling Ranted? Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of that. Wrestling Ranted. Don't be that. Don't be that guy. WWE just gets new people in order to have them put Cena over. Yeah, it's painful because it's true. Adam L. Cole says, was it worth watching because I missed it? But no, I can always go back and watch it anytime. Have your fast forward button ready. Brock, Big Show is pretty decent. It's very short, but, you know, you expect that. The main event, if you just stop it, like when you see Rollins on top of the cage and just stop it and go, I wonder what happens next, that's a really good match. And the Dudleyz, from what I saw, looked pretty decent. It was an average house show with a couple good moments. I only watched it and reviewed it because it's the first of its kind of. So that's why I would. But yeah, like, it's a very skippable show. And if WWE or Wrestling Ranted does 10 things that you need to know about this, yeah, watch that. You'll be good. You're caught up. Cliff Notes, baby. This is a Cliff Notes special. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but YouTube fucked with this channel a lot, and they fucked with us a lot lately. They just make us jump through hoops that just it doesn't fucking exist. And basically, what YouTube does to problem solve any problem is they send you to a Q&A page that never answers the problem, you know. And then they're like, "Can you take a survey?" Yeah, I'll take a survey. You fucking suck, and you're not going to pay attention to this survey because you want to be Hulu. God forbid if you fucking become the best goddamn YouTube you could possibly be, because that's not in your future, YouTube. I want to be Hulu. Then fucking buy Hulu, Google. Fucking son of a bitch. Sorry, man. Don't mean to get all emotional on you. I know, we got some live comments on the YouTubes. Let's go to the YouTube, shall we? 11-2. Not too bad. You know, that's like we made it to the state playoffs in high school football and then lost. You know, it's heartbreaking, but you know what? At the end of the day, you can't get any better. All right, let's see. Let's see a bunch of live comments. I appreciate it from different people. Kevin Eric Snell says, those house shows on the network concept is still good. It just featured a Cena match, a main event, and interfered by Kane. That means two things. One, the match was pretty good, and B, the booking was depressing and bland. The same old crap that's been on since 2007. If Lesnar was still on top, this show would have felt better and fresher. All right, I can understand. Brandon Matthews says tie. Some good and some bad booking, but overall can't complain much. Yeah, it's a weird feeling. Yeah, it was a weird tie. But yeah, I agree. Did expect Brock Lesnar and show to go a little longer. Yeah, but what else could they do? I mean, what else was Big Show going to blame the internet for his fucking lack of stamina? I mean, yeah, I'd like to see it go a little bit longer, but they were hiding his weaknesses. Geek Essentials, they're hiding his weaknesses. They hid Twitter from him. Geek Essentials, I'll have to give it a tie. It had its lows and highs. Big Show, rest in peace, no joke. Ninja Foxfire of Geek Essentials. Yeah. Geek Essentials, I got to get with you about the secret project. And everyone, Geek Essential helps out KocoSports so much more than KocoSports helps out Geek Essentials. So if you like video game news, nerd news, geek news, and all that, please check out Geek Essentials. Joe O'Hare. Not only does he tweet us, but he leaves a comment on YouTube. Joe O'Hare, give yourself a Barry Horowitz, sir. Win for a house show. As a New Yorker, it's a loss for the Garden. Yeah, I was expecting a better show at the Garden, to be honest. Some great spots. The matches were mostly good. I actually liked Jericho for the first time since he started doing porn. Ziggler sells like HBK's kid with epilepsy. Yet it's entertaining to watch with my dad. He marked out for Kane. See, that's a problem. Damn dads. Does your dad have the Twitter? Because if your dad has a Twitter, then that's the reason. Anyway, and he thought it was the best thing when he closed the cage door. As far as storyline, the first stop on WWE's Brock Lesnar's "We're Desperate as Hell" tour. That's a hell of a lot more honest answer. Is not psyching me up, and I actually really don't want to see the rest of it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Brock Lesnar right now. Like, I want to see him, but at the same time, like, what is he going to do? I don't know. Maybe Brock Lesnar go for a title. That would be kind of interesting. But then if you have the champ again, I don't know. Brock Lesnar's stuck. I don't know. Maybe he'll just throw around big guys like Big Show. Let's see. Let's see. As far as storylines, good. This is still Joe O'Hara. I'm just stuttering and losing my place. As far as storyline, the first stop on WWE, Brock Lesnar, "We're Desperate as Hell" tour is not psyching me up. I actually really don't want to see the rest of it. Taker needs to retire. Love the guy, but it's for his health. And Brock needs to do other things. Yeah, I actually like that they do house shows on the network. Me too, but it took so long. I was expecting more. Maybe that's on me. And I'll be watching them in the future. I don't know if I'll review it. If you guys want me to review more stuff, go for it. I kind of maybe because we're gonna launch a secret project this week. I'll tell you what the secret project is at the end of the show. Haha, that's called a tease. David tease. Moving on. But yeah, I like the house show stuff, but I don't know if I'll review it. Because I don't know. Maybe I will, and I'll watch them in the future. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a survey. I'm really punch drunk right now, but I'm thinking about doing a survey, see what you guys want to do about the future of this channel. It's okay that you're getting disheartened with it, Dave. A lot of people are. Thanks for pushing through it. Keep fighting the good fight. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. This is the laziest I've been on YouTube in a really long time. I don't know. I've been so pumped up about writing and so pumped up. My health is getting a little better, so now I can work in television behind the camera, of course. And I can teach, and I love teaching. What? You curse and teach? Yeah, go. Show up to all my schools and take my job. Yeah, I love teaching. I don't do it for the money, I assure you. And lately, everything's been going good. And lately, I've been kind of like, I'll skip a day YouTube here and there. And that's how I got fat. I skipped a day of running here and there, and now I'm fat. So who knows? But yeah, I'll keep fighting. It's a grind. It is a grind. Immortal Technique. Hey, Coco, the comments ain't working on the phones. Damn you, Big Show! That's Big Show's fault, man. Immortal Technique says, fuck Cena. He has to be giving Vince blowjobs for him to push this long down everyone's throats. Probably. I mean, I don't know what, a lot of WWE legends off record say that, stuff like that goes down a lot. But I don't know if it's just bitter legends and all that. But I think the real reason is Stephanie McMahon handpicked him, and they have to prove Stephanie's a genius. And We have to suffer because, Daddy can't be like, you chose the wrong guy. And, Kevin Dunn has to kiss ass because he knows Triple H. It's just so shitty. I hope when Triple H takes over, it's just fucking, I don't know. Like, moving on. And the fact that the WWE champion came out before the mid-card champion shows us WWE's great logic. Yeah. The thing is, John Cena is more important than anything. And when John Cena is more important than anything, nothing means anything. And when John Cena can defeat the odds as the ultimate underdog over and over. Like, it's so weird because, like, how, like, if you're telling the story, just leave the names out, leave the fan reaction out, and tell the story. TNA has this problem, too. If you just go by the story and not, anything else, and you told the story, John Cena would be a heel and EC3 would be a face. It's so weird because today's wrestling is just, if you go watch video games, there's video games that tell stories, or a good movie that tells a story, or any movie actually, most movies, I'd say 99.9% of movies, most books, the good guy has challenges. The bad guy is the one that has the advantage. That's how most stories are told. Not in WWE, not in TNA. In American Pro Wrestling, kayfabe-wise, it's easy as fuck to be a good guy. Like, a lot of people say, oh, well, he's the Hulk Hogan of this generation. No, go back. Go back. Now, one thing that John Cena has going for him is that he works a lot more. No, go back. Hogan showed fear. Hogan, there was doubts. Now, granted, that hulking up bullshit really fucking pissed me off as a little boy. Everyone was a Hulkamaniac. No. Don't believe propaganda, kids. But yeah, the hulking up thing kind of sucked. But besides the hulking up thing, go back. He had a hell of a lot more problems than John Cena does. Aaron Morris's slight win, sorry about that, would have been a tie. Paul Heyman's promo and the Dudley's nice spot with the 3D making a win for me. All right, that's safe to say. See, that's maybe I'm giving it a tie because I didn't get to see the Team 3 match. I saw the end. It looked like those guys were busting their asses. Aaron Morris says, could Cena possibly call the spots any louder? No, he can't. It's impossible. It's physically impossible. No. And here's the thing. I wonder if John Cena isn't really going anywhere, and he's just thinking out loud. He's like, what if something happened in my family and I can't wrestle anymore? And someone like overhears it. It's like, internet? He's like, Big Show! Tell the internet! But yeah. I don't think so. I think it's impossible. I you know what? I honestly think that Vince McMahon. This is my theory. I want to have a wrestling theory here. Vince McMahon hates the fact that WCW almost took him out of business, and since Ted Turner's retired, I don't know, on Mars. I don't know where Ted Turner is, and everyone else is gone. He can't really battle and punish them. You know what I mean? Like, he kind of punished Eric Bischoff, but Eric Bischoff's like, fuck it, I need money. Yeah, sure, whatever. He kind of punished Paul Heyman, but he's like, oh, fuck it, I need money. I'll fucking stay here. And, like, he can't punish Ted Turner, but he can punish the audience. And he's like, you know what? You like the NWO? You fucking like Sting? Let me fucking show you something. Here's John Cena. And it's just like the biggest troll thing. It just went on too long. Like, John Cena is WWE's version of Filthy Frank. By the way, Filthy Frank. This episode of Filthy Frank, this is the hardest I've ever laughed at fucking anything. All right. Adrian Carr. I'm just going to call you Adrian K. Because I always slaughter your name and then I always feel guilty. But I'll put like a little hype around it, like you're like a rapper or, I don't know, like a cool basketball player. Like, Adrian K in the house! What does Adrian K have to say? since Cena's taken time off, I want to believe the lie. Until he does, until he's gone, I don't believe it. You know, it's like being a victim. You don't believe the person who victimized you is ever gone. But so since Cena has taken time off, will he keep the title while he's gone? I know that's a legit question, but the fact that it is a legit question just tells you to stay in WWE. Or will he lose it to the title someone like Neville, Ryback, or Bray Wyatt? Guessing off the top of my head, I have no idea why he'd be. You know what? Wondering what WWE is. I don't know. Man. It's predicting WWE is like trying to predict the worst thing ever. Here's my prediction: Cena's really going nowhere. He probably has some really fucking personal stuff, and he's just gonna fucking ignore it to make sure that we're fucking horrible. He's like, let's just say Uncle Ben from Spider-Man. He's gonna go back. He's like, I know you're shot, Uncle Ben, and I can save your life. But if I don't show up on Raw, how am I gonna ruin Dave Koco's life? Go fuck yourself, Uncle Ben. Dun 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 dun. Kevin Eric Snell says, "Damn you, Alta Vista." There you go. Lennox Wooderson goes, "Lost. WWE's trash. Who do you guys pick in Cormier versus Gustafson? I love them all as long as that fucking horrible criminal doesn't come back. I don't know. I love both these guys as a fan. I think Gustafson, I totally slaughtered his name, if I had to pick one, I would go. But I feel guilty not picking Cormier. I can't wait to watch the fight. I got it because I was on UFC. I was like, you know what, Dana White? You want to go head-to-head? I'm not scared, homie. I'm not scared. Do you have more than 7 viewers? Do you have more than 7 viewers, Dana White? Huh? Who's winning the war? I don't know. Can anyone check UFC numbers and see if they have more than 7 people there? All right. Lennox Wooderson says, I doubt Cena will take time off because he's an ass and enjoys killing what we love. And if he does leave, we'll be lucky enough to have Nikki Bella be punished for Cena leaving. None of that's happening. Cappuccino 080 says, was show and Lesnar match supposed to be that short, or was the show able to continue? I imagine it was supposed to be short. It's a house show, and Big Show and MySpace don't get along, so you have to hide his weaknesses. I bet he's not used to getting tossed around. I bet he's not used to fucking anything. Well, it's the Big Show's fault. I didn't know where that joke was going. But give yourself a Barry Horowitz, Kevin Eric Snell. All right, I'm going to check out these last few live comments, and I'm going to watch some UFC while eating pizza with the kids. Thank you for the likes on the Facebook. I'm going to refresh YouTube, and I'm going to bat this guy out. 12-2, baby! 12-2. Not bad. All right, so there's some spam comments. What? No. Ewok from Endor is definitely not spam. Google, YouTube. Damn you. I got to talk to Ewok about the secret project. He's got to get on it. Oh, my God, we lost one. We gained it back. Someone is fucking with my emotions on the likes. They're like, you got 12 likes. You got 11 likes. Just fucking with you. You got 12. All right, let's see where we go. All right, here we go. This will be the last comments. If I miss any, I do apologize. Lennox, I'm going to get a sip of water here. Thank you. Lennox Wooderson says, do you think that Matt Hardy brings down the TNA Bound for Glory main event? Yes, and yes. I think Matt Hardy brings down the human race. But, no. Yeah. I hope tomorrow's TNA main event is good because, it's TNA Bound for Glory. It's not bad for last-second booking, but why the fuck is it last-second booking? 2 years in a row. Maybe 3. I can't remember that far back. But last year, Bound for Glory was in Japan. I was there live. And, yeah. Will Big Show ever retire? He may make us quit first. I don't know. I don't know. I just think we're going to fucking suffer forever, man. I wish I could give you hope. I wish I could come up here and be like, feel the Koco, and give you hope and tell you it's going to be better. But just prepare yourself for the grind that is WWE. Lennox Wooderson, last week's Raw was the lowest rated Raw since '97. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! I pray. Thank you. Thank you. I prayed so hard to Terry Funk for the ratings to be bad. That was by far one of the worst Raws I've ever seen. I'm about to get emotional. I'm about to break down like I just won the NXT Women's title. I am so happy that it was so fucking low rated. Beyond belief. I mean, it was so fucking horrible. And you know what? I don't want WWE to go out of business. I don't want TNA to go out of business. But I do want them to have a little bit of tough love where they are forced to make the product better. And last week's show was so fucking horrible. But I don't know. WWE sticks to their shit, dude. They stick to their horribility. You know what? I don't know. It's kind of like, I know this sounds bad, but if WWE is not going to improve, and I'm speaking as a pro wrestling fan, if WWE is never going to improve, then at least go out of business. Because, you know, if you go out of business, then we can like start fresh and look for alternatives and give us hope. You know what I mean? But when you sit there and you have NXT, you have a Prince Devitt, you have a Kenta, you have a Kana, you have a wrestler that used to be known as Kevin Owens. When you have this, it gives us hope. But if you're always going to crush our hope with Big Show, Cena, and Kane, I don't know, man. I don't know. I wish someone came by WCW did. Because you got to remember, WWE sucked balls until WCW punched them in the balls. Vince McMahon doesn't do shit unless you punch him in the balls. Will there be a did you know if they do? Yeah, I wonder. Last week's Raw was one of the lowest rated. And the worst part is they're going to blame Rollins. Because that's what they do. LB Clash of Kings. Oh, sorry. I actually didn't watch WWE MSG, but I looked at the results and it looks like this special could have just been an episode of Raw or a non-televised house show. Yeah. Actually, you know, it was a little better than Raw for the simple fact that there wasn't many backstage segments and many promos. I mean, they had their promos, but I don't know. It's weird because, like, it seems like they winged the promos, and it was better than Raw's promos. Lennox Wooderson, manatees! Lennox Wooderson, I am going to put manatees on a secret project starting next week when we launch the secret project. 3 more comments, and I'll tell you what the secret project is, and then for the higher members of the Internet Infantry, I'm going to beg you first to join our cult. Which people in WWE need to retire to make it better? Vince, Dunn, Cena, Kane, Big Show. I mean, I would say Stephanie, but that's not going to happen. Probably that right there. I mean, maybe a couple other announcers, but I don't know. That's a really hard gig. That's not an easy job. Like, I shit on the announcers all the time, but I know it's very difficult. I couldn't do it at all. Not even close. It's especially play-by-play. Like, I want to... It's weird, because, like, I hate Michael Cole, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, that's a fucking hard job. You know? It's a weird situation. But, yeah, I mean, I would freshen up the announce teams. But who knows? Maybe under new management, they would do a lot better. I guess I'd put the announce teams on thin ice. That's what I'd do. And then I think that's it. Yeah, you get those 5 out of the way. I mean, Orton would be great, but there's still a big chunk of fans that like Orton. Batista, as long as he doesn't come back, I'll love him. As soon as he comes back, I'll hate him. So yeah, there's actually only 5. Vince, Dunn, Cena, Kane, and fuck, I forgot someone else. Oh, there's another fucking guy. Yeah, fucking retire those fuckers. And I don't know if it'll be good. But I do know once those guys are gone, I'll know if it's not good, I'll give up. like everyone has a line in the sand. And I'm always like, oh, be a loyal fan, even though I'm a Rays fan wearing my son's Mets hat. But I'm always like, hey, be a loyal fan and be through the thick and thin. Go. But everyone has a line in the sand, and I know I will keep watching Monday Night Raw probably for a really long time until I'm giving when Vince McMahon steps down and Triple H and Stephanie are running it. I'm giving it 2 years, and if in 2 years it's not good, I'm just packing up my shit. I'm just like, no, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I can't. It has to be good. You know what I mean? It just has to be. But NXT gives me hope that it will. Ewok from Endor. Hi, Dave. Just had a great night watching Revolution Pro Wrestling Global Wars in Reading. Yeah. LK was there. Did you say hi to LK? Did LK tell you about the Secret Project? I got to get you on the Secret Project there, Ewok. Okada versus Will Ospreay stole the show for me, but only just beating Nakamura versus Matt. I'm going to slaughter this name. I apologize. Skrill. Really awesome night of wrestling. Try to check it out. I definitely will. I'm going to see if it's on. Someone told me it's going to be on New Japan World. So I'll probably check it out then. But yeah, I need to start checking out other products, especially just to keep me motivated. I love New Japan, but, it's been a bit of a slump, even though superfans will deny that. Will deny that. WWE is painful. TNA is it's just right above painful. And Ring of Honor, always, when you get behind Ring of Honor, it always seems like a star. You're like, I love Ring of Honor. Oh, they're gone. So I have to start getting into more stuff. So maybe pro wrestling, Revolution Pro Wrestling would be interesting. And one thing that's an embarrassment, and I'm really embarrassed by this, but I'll try to be honest. Like, this is where a white lie would come in. A white lie would be really good at right here. I should get like 3 white lies a show. A white lie would be good here, but I need to watch more pro wrestling. People just put it over like $1 million, and I don't watch it. I could be a guy who wears a Bullet Club shirt, a Pro Wrestling Gorilla shirt, pretend I watch, and act like an expert, but we have enough of this on YouTube. LB Clash of Kings. It will actually be Stephanie in charge of WWE after Vince no longer is in charge, because Triple H is going to have to answer Stephanie, because I doubt he can overrule her. And that's a possibility, but I could still see Triple H having more say. I could see them working as a team. You know what I mean? Because I think Stephanie doesn't have a vision. I think Stephanie just wants to be on charge and be a good person, where Triple H has a vision. So if Triple H's vision is good, plus Stephanie really, like, if you watch the behind the scenes, even just WWE documentary shit, Stephanie really supports her man. So I don't know. I don't think Stephanie's going to be it. I could be wrong, but my guess is Stephanie won't be that bad. I said those would be the last questions. I'm probably lying to myself. Oh, well, good. Comments are disabled. Thank you. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed. All right. There you go. For some reason, YouTube's telling me the comments are disabled. I'm glad YouTube decided that. Appreciate that, YouTube. On Google+, Frank Fox, Ronald Arnott, and Connor Van Sumerman. I apologize if I mispronounced that. Thank you for watching us. And now, probably the most loyal fans ever watching are Black fans. What a fucking douchebag. Minus 1,000. Members of the Internet Infantry are watching. We don't make much money on this channel, and as of right now, knock on wood, I don't need the money. That might change in a month or two. I don't think I'm a fucking high roller. I'm not Donald Trumping you, but right now I'm like, I don't need all this money, all this fabulous YouTube money. But we decided that we're going to make a community site with the money that we made from this channel. And that website, its domain name is prowrestling.me. There's like 3 or 4 things we still want to work on it, but we're hoping that we can make it a community. And I know there's Facebook, but I want this community to be a little bit different, where like it's all pro wrestling. Like, if you talk about politics or Donald Trump or whatever, even though I've probably been banned for my own thing, but just try to focus on pro wrestling, and also focus on like all types of fans, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. Because there's a lot of great communities out there. There's like Reddit, R Squared Circle. But the problem with R Squared Circle is if you write your opinions, you're a genius. But if you put a camera on and you give your opinions, you're a fucking idiot. And there's Cult of Kayfabe. But then, like, for indie promotions, like, if you go to Cult of Kayfabe, you have to ask them permission to put it up. So I kind of, like, want to have it where it's okay to be a passionate fan. We all work together. The one time, before YouTube paid us pennies, YouTube and online, a long time ago, back when Big Show was a little lad, the internet used to be a community, and I hope to bring that back and help other podcasters, help other YouTubers, and all that. So what we did with what very little money we did, we put it into a website called ProWrestling.me. We're hoping that it's going to be a community. We have David Tees over there. He recently left PW Insider to fail with me. Not a good career choice, David Tees. I love you, but PW Insider here, ProWrestling.me down here. But yeah, Wrestling Ranted is going to be a part of it. LK is going to be a part of it. And I'm going to hit up a bunch of podcasters and a bunch of YouTubers and just try to build a community again. And where it's okay to be a fan. Because it seems like most communities just make fun of pro wrestling fans. Like, let's just take YouTube, for instance. Count how many YouTubers, most of their show is how smart they are, how much smarter they are than the fans, and how stupid the fans are. Meanwhile, they've never booked a show, they never promoted a show, they never, like, it's like, if I wanted to fucking put out a pro wrestling resume, I'd be like, well, look, I'm smarter than all of you, but that's fucking retarded. That's dumb. No other industry does that. And I kind of want to have it where it's a community. That's why I try to read all the comments and all that. And plus, you have no idea. Unless you're a YouTuber, you have no idea how much stress and stupidity comes from Google and YouTube that doesn't exist. Like, they're like, oh, are you allowed to use that thumbnail? Who's complaining? No one's complaining. And, you know, so it's you never know when you're going to use a YouTube channel. So behind the scenes, I try to help as many people as I can fight YouTube because it's a monster. But I thought one way to do that is make ProWrestling.me so, you know, you can build up an audience somewhere outside of outside of YouTube. You can build up an audience so, like, if you lose your channel and lose your community, you can be like, well, hey, guys, look, I moved here, and you're not starting over. Because I know, like, you know, we've been doing this for a while, and we're not very good. But if we had to start over, I don't know if I would. Like, if YouTube just came by and said, you don't have a channel anymore, start over, I'd be like, you know what? I'll just start over doing something else. So that's what we've kind of been doing. I know there's KocoSports.com, but KocoSports, you know, that's a blog, and we do a lot of marketing and stuff, and it's not really a community. You know, we have a guy who runs the day-to-day on KocoSports, and he has to be like, well, you know, KocoSports is ran like a business, where this is going to be more ran like a community. So don't stop going to KocoSports. It's not like I'm quitting KocoSports. Still go to KocoSports, but just pimp your shit out on ProWrestling.me. And it's not an official launch yet, but I figured I'd say it on the show towards the end. And I'm going to try to hit up all of our most loyal internet infantry guys, our listeners, and be like, hey, come join us. And I'm going to hit up other podcasters, other wrestlers, indie promotions, and all that. And hopefully it works out. If not, we can fail completely. And you know what? I was going to say half of life is failing. That's not true. Damn you, Big Show! 90% of life is Big Show. The other 10% is just being lucky. Well, maybe ProWrestling.me won't be a Big Show. All right, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm off to watch the UFC and eat pizza with the kids. And if everything goes right, I will be back tomorrow for a TNA review. With that, I am. Oh, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. I just find it amazing that anyone watches these things at all. So I appreciate it. All right, with that, I am over.